Previously on BarberMania.
Obviously, that could have took about 30 seconds to a minute to get rid of it, you know? So obviously, I would say work more on your time management, and then you could definitely get that done, and there could be pretty much no issues there, you know?
Another thing that I noticed was there was lines in the bottom of your fade, okay? Remember, blending, we look at blending. You can't leave no lines. If that was one thing that I would say that it went against you, is those things.
But again, that back patch, you should have faded that. And there's a couple of lines on the side. That's the only thing I could have took off point because to me,
Welcome to BarberMania, where skills meet spotlight and only the bold survive. Today, the clippers are sharp, the stakes are even higher, and legends are about to be made. Who got the nerve, the talent, and the heart to raise above the rest? So get ready, because this is BarberMania, and let the blades do the talking. BarberMania only rocks to the best, and the best of the best is Illusion Capes. All across the world, people know this name. So thank you guys for sponsoring BarberMania, hooking us up with some fresh capes for us to show the start and the test. Now let's introduce the judges for BarberMania Season 2. Today we got Platinum Gucci coming from Reading, PA.
okay. BarberMania 2. Y'all ready? Ready, PA. Let's go.
We are the outlaws.
Back for another round. Nick Mayer coming in from South Jersey. Let's welcome Nick.
BarberMania Season 2. Let's go.
Now to round things off, let's welcome Envy the Barber coming from Robert Fion's Barber Academy.
There's not a man that I fear. There's nobody here that can stop me.
BarberMania number 2. Envy the barber in the house. You know what I say? If you don't know how to use your shears, you ain't a barber.
BarberMania is like no other. We have full transparency and we have a standard when we are judging the competitors. Every judge is going to be equipped with a Morono 1 rhino comb with a measuring system that allows you to get the accurate measurements all the way across. The judges, not only from the comb, will also get a light to make sure every single fade and every single detail shines bright and right. BarberMania is setting the standard and providing the competitors with the equipment they need to be successful. GMB Pro is providing all the competitors with the halo headlamp for extra lighting, as well as the LED light stands, and with the GMB Pro mobile station to make sure they could easily access their tools and equipment so they can maximize their time when they're competing on the main stage. Now, BarberMania competitors, are you ready to compete?
I prepare myself from like cutting every day, doing my best in every client. As long as they leave happy, I'm happy. My biggest pressure is when I'm not doing enough, you know? To be honest, I cut all types of hair, and I like when they let me do my thing and my clients go out there, be happy, and enjoy your day. Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Gio. I go by Gio Blends 856. I'm from Violin, New Jersey, and representing South.
Man, I'm being so blessed to be here at BarberMania, and I'm excited about this competition because it's something different for where every single city used to do like different categories, and this one is actually like a 1v1 and more close to it, and something that every competitor can take to their houses and you know, solve it and and be better for themselves too. I prepare more mentally. Everything is more like everything is in your mind. If you can control your mind, you can control everything around you too as well. For me, I got no pressure. I just enjoy the whole process, have fun, learn, and just watch other people what they do the best. My favorite style of creativity is the next haircut that I'm gonna do. That's my favorite one. I don't have one in specifically. I just like be creative for whatever challenge that I have on my chair in the next one. I just hope everybody remember me as the most funniest, the more competitive, and also the most happier in the room too as well. Saludos mi gente, que la que hay, quien te habla es Matos Barber. Y oye, en Instagram me puedes conseguir como Matos Barber. Vengo representando desde la Florida y vengo a enseñarle a todos estos niños cómo es que se compite de verdad.
Man, we just got down with a couple tough matches in BarberMania, and now it's time to move on to the traditional category. And there's no better way to take on the traditional category than no other to include my guy Rocco with Uplift Provision Code. Let's introduce Rocco. Rocco! What's up, my guy? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man.
I'm happy to be here. Rocco, owner of Uplift Provisions Company. We're here to work. We are going to be judging the traditional battle. I brought my model. It's a good one. Today I'm going to be looking for technique, attention to detail, and finish style. The challenge is all you're allowed to use is Uplift.
So, Rock, the way we're going to do this now for this challenge, traditional category, is we're going to flip a coin. And the person who gets coin flip right is going to choose their model. Their model is completely different. They both have different hair textures. So we got to allow them to make that choice first. But we also want to introduce the Uplift. So tell us how they're going to involve this part.
That's awesome. I'm excited. So, as you know, in a traditional haircut, we're looking for volume and finish style to lock in that volume. Now, my personal favorites are here. Each contestant is allowed to pick their pair of products, and whoever wins that coin flip gets to go first. Let's go.
All right, so let's allow these competitors to go up, feel the product, see it, and then they'll incorporate it towards the end before they even see their model.
The coin flip is going to determine the contestants to who gets to choose which products first.
A cartel, cigarettes.
And it's heads.
I picked the right. I choose a sea salt spray. I'll use the pomade.
This is my model. This is the chosen style that I picked. As you can see that this is a traditional haircut. We have volume and we have the slick back. Also want to mention that this cut fits this individual. As you know, in my chair, I like to fit the haircut to the individual, thinking about their style, their profession, and their personality. You guys got 60 seconds to look at my model and see what you can get inspired by.
All right, guys, so welcome to the episode of BarberMania, where we have Gio Blance and Matos Barber, and they're both going to be competing in the traditional category sponsored by Uplift Provisional Code. Now, each competitor is going to have 45 minutes to finish their haircut and to try to replicate the model that Rocco brought up to the stage. So are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, guys, on the count of 3, let's rock and roll. 1, 2, go!
Gio versus Matos. Traditional category. 2 rising barbers, 1 legendary cut. Who will make their mark and who will be left behind?
Me and stay wheels up, it's a ride-off. Ain't no shortcut, heading to the top floors. Me, I'm too smart to drop costs, and I got 2 fists, I'm a problem, nuisance. Who's with anybody not me? They losing, I'm proof that even when you down, keep it moving. The movement is never gonna stop, man, I do this. Go and line them up. 2, that's fine with us. 3, come and line them up. 4, 5, fine with us. 1, go and line them up. 2, yeah, that's fine with us. Go and line them up. 4, 5, that's fine with us. Go and line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said whoever got next is fine with us. Let the blood run cold and the guests know they in my world. The best of both, seen a little more. That mean the less I know. Only thing I gotta do, collect the dough. 2 fire for the matches. Do the math, kid, put me in and raise the average. Savage, 0 to 100, that's the bandwidth. Standard, my end zone dance on your casket. Can't win. 2 fists, I'm a problem, nuisance. Who's with anybody not me? They losing, I'm proof that even when you down, keep it moving. The movement is never gonna stop, man, I do this. Go and line them up. 2, that's fine with us. 3, come and line them up. 4, 5, fine with us. 1, go and line them up. 2, yeah, that's fine with us. 3, go and line them up. 4, 5, that's fine with us. Go and line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said go and line up.
Well, time is up, and we have 2 amazing artists right next to us, and these guys did an amazing job with their model. And we have a lot to decide because this is going to be a tough decision. Traditional haircuts in the traditional category is notoriously known to be one of the toughest categories out there. I could smell the peppermint for the wonderful uplift products that have been put on these models. They look amazing. So we're looking forward to take it back to the judge, and I'm looking forward to hear them deliberate.
So for the cut, for me, looking at it, he did a lot of good, he did some really nice scissor work. I like his attention to detail. I think he really did a good job on keeping the shape of the haircut. You got a good looking model, man. I like the shape, and when I look at a cut like this, I like to turn the chair, and I like to, because I cut from behind the head, so I like to see a full 360 of the haircut. So now if I was out in public and I seen this, that's immediately what I would see is a good shape, a well-rounded shaped haircut for this individual. I felt like you were nervous when you we hit it with, you had to use uplift, but the reason why I was given to have you guys have it was the versatility of our products. They really are made for men, women, and kids, especially in a professional male. And it's just an easy to use for not just the barber, but for the consumer.
Different.
Right. This is for me, this is a type of look, like this guy came in with a full ponytail.
Right.
Hair was very, you know,
You can see the change.
curly hair, you can see the change. This is the type of cut my clients would come in if they were going on a job interview, or, you know, they just gone out of a breakup. You know, this is something where, don't break up with him. You know what I see when I think of uplift and I think of my products, I think about confidence. This guy didn't have a smile on his face when he walked in now. How do you feel?
I feel amazing, man. I ain't even see it and I still feel good.
We're selling an experience here. That's what we give our clients. And this man got treated today.
It's like, I understand what you were saying, but coming from a curly hair and still do that and still make it look that natural, to me it's like, bro, you can watch this hair and you still got it back. I'm proud of it. Super proud of it. That's all I can say.
BarberMania está auspiciado por el Cut App, la aplicación creada para barberos, dueños de barbería y clientes. The Cut App tiene todo lo que necesita para manejar tu clientela.
1, 2, 3, BarberMania!
Let's go!
The Cut app is built for the entire shop. No extra apps and no high fees. It helps you manage your schedule, get paid fast. Right now, The Cut is sponsoring BarberMania, and they're giving away 3 months free with a pro membership. Make sure to use code MANIA in the app. Thank you. Let's go.
In the Mr. Me Too category, Traditional Cut Challenge, sponsored by Uplift Provisions Company, each competitor will be evaluated on the following: blend, shear work, symmetry, styling, and overall performance. Points will be tallied, and only the top scorers will advance to the next round.
Okay, both of you guys did an amazing job in your haircuts. I don't, certain things that I saw, you need to step away from the client. I know that you guys are cutting like this. Step away from the client, look for distance to see the mistakes that you make and to make sure that the balance is there. Okay, with you, I found one side heavier than the other. That's because you didn't go around, check the balance of the hair. You have to check that balance, because everybody's gonna be looking at that person and be able to see what you did wrong, and they're not even hairdressers or barbers. You understand where I'm coming from? Okay.
I mean, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed to see my products in action and seeing how versatile they are. And, we're proud to be here. But most of all, 2 very talented barbers. I know that these cuts are probably not in their, yard house. But for me, barbering is more than just enhancements and all that. Like, this is the stuff that I had to take my testing on, was a men's regular. That was the clientele that I wanted, because I know that they would be consistent and dependable. And that's what it takes in this game to stay longevity and make your money. Because those are the ones that you're going to stay with you for life.
Matos. So, shoes chop. You definitely showed us your creativity. You showed us your experience. And you brought this traditional haircut to life. I'm really impressed with how your haircut came out today. Gio did an amazing job as well. You got a great hair canvas to work with. Not as much hair taken off, but you still displayed your techniques and your style, man, for a traditional cut. So I thought your blends were good. I thought your lines were clean. I think you displayed a great traditional haircut as well. and you know, only one of you guys can move forward. So
I'm not gonna BS this. Well, I'm gonna start with Matos. I mean, big ups to you because you took the chop, right? Like, I was like, how he gonna do that, right? And with an undercut, with everything, you made it happen. With everything, you made it happen. I know your work, so I know your blends are better than that. So that's why I understood that he was going for a more natural look. So that's what it is. But other than the little things that you had to grab on it, like, my brother, I couldn't even figure it out how you was getting it like that. And I'm like, wait, like, okay, he's bringing it together, because I didn't believe in it just because of the undercut, and you made it happen. On you, I'm a little, not that your job is bad, like, you killed it, right? But I just know that you got more in you. You understand? So I'm not disappointed because of the cut. I just know that you could cut better than that. So having the perfect model, having more time that you didn't have to do a bigger chop, like, that's the only thing that I was like, when you had that model, I'm not gonna lie, I seen the undercut, I'm like, it's gonna be impossible to beat him because he's prepped for that. I just wish that you would have just took your time on the little more details, and that was it. But again, it's not that it's coming from a bad place, because you killed it. It's just that having him was already the plus.
Yeah.
You should have just put the pedal in the metal and be like, alright, he gave me this, bye. And I think that you just felt sorry for him. Then I heard y'all talking and felt like y'all was best friend. This was not a best friend game. This is who's taking it. So I felt like y'all was just being a friendly competition, and it's a reminder that only one winner. Show me who's the winner. You know what I mean? So that's it. And the winner is
Matos.
Let's go! Shake hands. Alright, what's up, guys? I'm Jill Blends 856. Follow me on IG, but hopefully I'll come back, and hopefully everything is on God's plans, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't like the way I do it, but next year I'll probably do my best.
Mi gente, like I can tell, like Matos Barber, I just finished my first bottle, was a little nervous. I just took those nerves away. As success over here in the traditional, I cannot wait to see the next competitor who's gonna be, and I'm so excited for this journey at BarberMania.
Disrespect, so I disregard fools, all of them be facades. And they're still in the streets and they're writing statements. Oh my lord, there's rats at large. I copped it soft, but I turned it hard. Like how your girl gets me after dark. None of my peers got applied, no pressure. VIO, then I'm on that bars. Disrespect, so I disregard fools, all of them be facades. And they're still in the streets and they're writing statements. Oh my lord, there's rats at large. I copped it soft, but I turned it hard. Like how your girl gets me after dark. None of my peers got applied, no pressure.